Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Sanjit from IBM. In this short video, you will see some scenarios and use of SchedQueues output to diagnose different performance problems. In this scenario, you are encountering bad performance and appliance is almost unusable. There are many different situations which can cause poor performance, but in this scenario, you will see how to recognize a particular type of performance problem in the SchedQueues output that related to null I/O. You can find the reference of null I/O in Scheduler Policy and Snippet Scheduler sections. By default, null I/O correction is applied to different categories like ceiling, snippet limit, etc. Typically, null I/O indicated snippet reading or writing to external table might be blocked by external factors such as external I/O weight. Under the Snippet Scheduler Group Statistics section, the null I/O shows number of seconds that current snippet is waiting for external I/O. Here, GOD is set to 50% of its capacity. All of other parameters are set to default values. In particular, the GRS scheduler is set to 48% maximum slot and the snippet scheduler is set to 40 maximum slots. Secondly, in the GRS sched section, you can see all 48 GRS slots are occupied with something running. Therefore, the GRS scheduler is not going to release any additional queries until some of those running jobs get complete. The GRS scheduler resource interval showing system activity during the previous 60 seconds is only 1/10 of 1%, which is almost nothing. Going further down into the SchedQueue output, here is a snippet scheduler summary of running plans. Few things to note here. All 40 available snippet slots are occupied and all of them are running host-based snippets. The snippet scheduler is holding 8 long queries. There is no activity during the previous 10 seconds. We will leave the snippet scheduler waiting section at this point. The snippet scheduler is set to 40 maximum slots and all 40s are occupied with running snippets. Here is the first few lines of the 40 queries that snippet scheduler listing as running. The important number in this output are under the age. The plan ID 7298295 has been running in its current snippets for 45,719 seconds, which is also equal to the total execution time for the whole plan. The alarming thing is that the null I/O is 45,718 seconds. So this snippet has been executing for 45,719 seconds and has accumulated 45,718 seconds waiting for external I/O. All 40 running plans in this snippet scheduler exhibit similar behavior. Here, the value in the null I/O clearly indicates this appliance is totally hang and waiting for external I/O. You need to check the external factors like client-side issues or network problems might causing this external I/O wait. Here is a couple of references to some diagnostic information which is not directly related to the SchedQueues, but you can use them to debug null I/O issues. The InsEsq Progress command displays information about plans that are running or waiting. Some extent, it provides similar kind of information as the snippet scheduler section of SchedQueues output, but in addition, it shows nice breakdown of resource usage on CPU and host. You can use this command to easily identify snippet using large amount of resource, blocked queries, spoolers, etc. The data displayed in the host and spoo section at the top of the output applies to the most recent 10 seconds of the scheduler interval. The view named vLoadStatus and virtual table named VTLoadStatus displayed a status of active load session. This allowed you to watch number of rows inserted for active load jobs. You can run a query against this view or virtual table to get a statistics of running load jobs. This statistics will be cleared after load job finished, so you can query the view to monitor the load operation, but once the load completed, you need to refer to the InsEsq log file for load statistics. Here is another scenario where some simple query is taking very long. In this scenario, you will see how to recognize a particular type of performance problem in the SchedQueues output that related to GOD. Few things to notice here. We can see the system is running in GOD mode and only 50% of the system resource can be used. Queries, those taking longer, are running from the resource group RPT. The minimum and the maximum system resource configured as 5% for this resource group. The activity indicates system was 100% busy with different running jobs. In the snippet sketch section, most of these plan marked with SQB flag, which means these are short queries and supposed to finish under 2 seconds. However, take a look into the plan ID 73158. It's running for 4019 seconds. The flag column showing another flag named silly for all running plan in that group, which means plans are in ceiling delay. From the flag value, we can say all these plans in RPT group reached maximum configured resource. Now look at the slice column, most of them showing as 0, which means nothing is going on any data slice for these running snippets. Basically, these queries are not really running at all. They put in delayed mode after snippet completed. The RPT group is using more resource than it's allowed, and it marked as very overserved. In GOD mode, if a group exceeded its resource maximum, then it is going to be penalized for using too much resource of the system. Basically, here NPS is trying to artificially slow down the queries from the RPT group. Here is another scenario where all of a sudden jobs running slow. In this scenario, you will see how to recognize a particular type of performance problem from the SchedQueues output that related to resource used by admin group. You can see system is using default configuration. Few things to note here. There is 2 resource group, admin and public. Public has mean and max resource set to 20% and 100% respectively. Users run all their jobs from the public resource group only. The GRS sketch showing jobs are piling up and not getting completed. 13 jobs are waiting and 35 running, with activity level reached to 100%. Let's drill down a bit in the snippet sketch section. What are all running now? Out of 35 running snippets, 1 from admin group and 34 from public. The amount of resource used by public group is much higher than the amount allowed, which flagged as very overserved. But most interesting here is the running snippets from the admin group. Some jobs is running from the admin and it's taking 93% of the net system resource. As you know, admin resource group is a special group and hence none of the scheduler restrictions apply to this group. Moreover, the admin resource group will always get at least 50% of the resource of the system. Remember, this system is using default configuration for resource group. The mean and max resource allocation are a relative percentage to all groups defined on the system. Here, admin group will have a target resource of 83%, whereas the public group can only get 17%. In this scenario, job from the admin group taking up most of the system resource, that causing public group to suffer. This issue can be mitigated by assigning 100% resource to the public group, but remember, it's always better not to use the admin group for daily operation. Thanks for watching. Hope this video provides some ideas on how to use SchedQueues during certain performance problem. Goodbye, until next time.